let me tell you, there are few games out there that have taken over the world or have as much longevity as Skyrim does. And for good reason. Skyrim is a huge, expansive, and timeless game. And while it has joined the likes of games like GTA 5 and Mario Kart 8, which are games that, you know, need to, like, fuck off, we don't need to talk about that. Not to mention, yeah, Skyrim has pretty much etched itself 100% into pop culture, and, you know, is often lauded as one of the greatest games of all time, and it's got some great memes, such as, you know, taking an arrow to the knee, and, who can forget, Fus? Shit. But there is one thing that I feel commonly gets overlooked when it comes to Skyrim, and that is that its full title is actually The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. That's right, this title has Skyrim in the title. Nah, you see, I feel like the name Skyrim is more iconic than the name Elder Scrolls, you know? Elder Scrolls is a big franchise, Skyrim's just one entry in it, but it's the most popular entry by far. So, as much as we like to praise Skyrim, or not like to praise it because, again, it's been over 10 years and it's still getting ported and supported, why not let's, you know, take a look at some of the older Elder Scrolls games that came out before Skyrim did. Starting, of course, where it all started with Elder Scrolls Arena. The Elder Scrolls Chapter 1, The Arena. Wow, they were getting ahead of themselves before Todd Howard was a part of this.
16 times the detail.
The best techniques are passed on by the survivors. Cool. So yeah, there is a lot of text. All of that is here, I guess, for world building. And this was before they really perfected cutscenes, so this was our best bet, I guess. Uriel Septim IV, Emperor of Tamriel, stands with Jalin, They have been summoned. Hagar Tharn, Imperial Battle Mage of... Okay, dude. You want me to read your fucking story or not? So it gives you a pretty big list of classes to choose from. I chose Barbarian, because you all know I am a world-renowned Barbarian. And that's why I tell people they don't know my past. I lost a lot of friends in the process. What will be thy name, Barbarian? I don't know. Just name him Gorg. From where dost thou hail, Gorg the Barbarian? Don't know. There is a lot to choose from. We got such intriguing places such as Morrowind? Like, one of the games I'll get to later? Well, wait a minute, Skyrim? I mean, I guess we have to go Skyrim. Okay, so after all that and all that fucking text, finally get to play the game. Nope. Don't worry, everyone. We just gotta customize Gorg the Barbarian's stats. Hooray! Okay, I've customized the stats and should be ready to go. Oh, okay. Who are you? And why are you here? And also, can I play the game?
3,000 years later.
Wait. I'm playing? So the game finally starts and it's fine. It looks an awful lot like Doom and Wolfenstein 3D, which coincidentally were not originally owned by Bethesda when this game came out, but now they are. So I opened the door and that trail over there, looks interesting. Let's check it out. That was water. Stupid me. I should know. When you go in a dark room, you can always clearly see the water. The water is the only thing that's not dark. Always. Right? So now, I'm actually fucking stuck in the water. Till I eventually magically managed to get out somehow. Look, I don't know how I did that. Then this guy just popped out and killed me. So now that I've died, what do you think I have to do? You think A, I start from the beginning of this level, or B, I get a game over and start from the map. The answer is actually C, where the game basically starts over and pretty much forgets that you played it in the first place. Yep.
I'm not kidding, by the way. If you die once in this game, you are back to the title screen, which is normal for these older games, but you gotta sit through all the text, select your class, name yourself, and select your stats.
And at that point, I don't want to play this game anymore. Okay, to be fair, I'm pretty sure this game was pretty decent for when it actually came out in like 1990, whatever. And, you know, it's not offensive, you know, I can't even really call it bad, it's just nothing to write home about. And it certainly hasn't aged well today, which is not really the game's fault, but rather the hardware and time it was released. Only 2 years later, in 1996, we get a sequel, The Elder Scrolls II: Daggerfall. Let's see how much they've improved.
Okay, so, you know, I don't really know why the logo just got star KO'd or whatever, but whatever works for you, I guess. So as of right now, this is literally the same exact game as Arena. The menus are the same, the map and the locations are the same, the classes are the same. However, this game now has this bullshit. I really have no idea what's going on here, so... Oh, shit! Okay, so now that that is done, whatever the fuck that was, I get to name my character. Now, this isn't gonna be Gorg, but it's gonna be his brother, Borg. Okay, get to customize my character, and I'm given a set of faces. I'm gonna select this one, cause...
I mean, I'm gonna say it if you don't.
Okay, gave a name, selected my stats, became Morbius, selected Knight as my class, cause we all know, in addition to me being a world-renowned barbarian, I was also a world-renowned knight.
And you thought you knew my past.
Got everything ready, so let's go!
No way!
So yeah, there is an FMV cutscene in this game. Y'all know I love those because of how horrible they normally are. So that cutscene, which was basically just a story rundown, but I don't care that much to be honest, ends, and now this text kind of tells me what my current scenario is.
The funny thing is though, they expect me to read this.
This is very spooky. I should have kept this one for my Halloween special. Okay, I'm in this room now. What the fuck was that? Oh, there's a dog attacking me. Okay, let me pull out my sword and let's
kill this dog.
Huh, I can't
hit him.
Oh, and now there's a bat? Oh wow, look, I'm fucking dead.
Well, that sucks, but, you know, this was 2 years later. Maybe they had time to improve, and, you know, they're gonna, like, start me from, like, a checkpoint or something. They're not gonna, it's not gonna reboot the whole game, basically, right?
You serious?
So, no, you're not gonna, you're just gonna reboot the whole game, like how, like, just like the first one. Nothing changed, you're just gonna, you know, actually, nah, I can't even really fault the game for that, you know, it's pretty good game design, it makes you want to replay. You know, I have nothing bad to say, you know, nothing bad to say at all, nope, not me, nothing bad, except for but other than that, I think we're good. Now, the next logical step in this journey would be The Elder Scrolls 3. But that's not where this journey goes. That's right, I'm not taking a detour. Bethesda took a detour. That's right, before we get to Elder Scrolls 3, which I'm pretty sure is one of the 2 games you really want to see me play here, Bethesda released 2 spin-off games. One of them being an Elder Scrolls Legend Battle Spire. I don't see how we can go wrong, so let's play this one.
I recall the story.
Now we get into this intro, and I don't really even know why I'm watching it, so let's just move on, pretend it didn't happen. Oh!
Let's just see.
Okay, I think I see the problem here. See, you take this. Look, just let me show you how to do it, actually.
Problem solved.
Okay, so this so far seems very similar to the first two games, but the UI is a bit different.
Who cares about that? Let's go play the game.
And it sucks and I hate it. The controls are terrible, the weapons suck, the visuals suck, although that's more just the time not being kind to this game. The bafflingly small aspect ratio sucks, and the enemies and the hit detection suck.
However, this game's actually quite different.
You can actually talk to the enemies and make deals with them and make it so that they don't fight you. Cool. What? How do I avoid this? The good news is you are still alive. The bad news is that you find yourself in a cold, damp dungeon. The good news is that the food isn't so bad. The bad news is that you grow old and die in captivity without ever seeing another living soul.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just tell me, the good news is, you know, you're still alive and well. The bad news is, haha, just kidding, fuck you, you're dead. At least the food is good, though. That wasn't the only spin-off, though, as if you're paying attention earlier, which you were, right? You do listen to me when I talk to you, right? You would know that I said there are two. And the other one is the Elder Scrolls Adventure Redguard. This one actually intrigues me because from the screenshots that I've seen, it actually looks quite different from the other three. Like, I said that the last one was pretty different, but it looked similar. This one takes a completely different, like, you know, approach, a different, you know, look. So, let's go. I can't really... Can I help you guys?
Well, would you look at this? Don't we just have a nice cast of characters here? We got the King of Hyrule from the Zelda CDI games. We got Cleopatra. We got, I don't know. I guess he's kind of original, maybe. I don't know. We got Count Dracula. We got Namor the Submariner, a Star Wars deep lore creature, and Morbius with, like, half his face covered.
Why have I mentioned Morbius twice in this video now?
So after the intro that goes on for, and let me just check, almost 10 whole fucking minutes, I get to play the game. And at least it looks a bit different, but I don't know what to do. How do I attack? Oh, I gotta press the control key. I gotta press the fucking control key.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have known that the key that most people don't press on their keyboard unless they want to copy and paste or do Control-Alt-Delete to reset their PC is the way you play this game.
By the way, this is his walk cycle. This. Guys, I really don't know what else there is to say here.
Yeah, those two spin-off games kind of suck. I mean, I did kind of shit on the first two games a lot, but they're fine for what they were at the time. These two games they're just not it. And they really set Bethesda back when they're working on Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind.
Yeah, it's actually well documented how Elder Scrolls 3 had quite a troubled development and went through its great deal of development hell. These two spin-off games really failed and had Bethesda spending a lot of resources, so again, it really fucked over the next Elder Scrolls game. Not only that, but with the new technology and advancements in game development and PC gaming, the new Elder Scrolls game was set to be a huge leap for the series and a much bigger game in scale.
With all that, let's now play the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind.
Wow, that was cool. This is a huge step up. This game had a much bigger budget than any other Elder Scrolls game before that I've talked about in this video, and it shows. Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind is one of the first games to really put Bethesda on the map. I didn't get much gameplay here, but that's because this is a very expansive game and was almost the build-up to Skyrim, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I was recording gameplay for this game, I forgot I was supposed to be writing jokes. This game isn't perfect, it has some control issues, and oh god, don't play this on Xbox, as I really think this game is best played with a keyboard and mouse. But there is a reason this game is pretty highly acclaimed, or at least it was at the time.
And hey, I'm supposed to be the funny guy, you know, the jokester, the comedian. When people ask me my stand-up routine, you know, they ask me what it is, I just go like this. But it is really difficult to write jokes about a game that isn't funny. It's just good. Like, this game, Elder Scrolls Morrowind, is really damn good. And it set expectations pretty high for the next Elder Scrolls game, Oblivion.
Wow, this is cool. I mean, listen to that music. Sounds like something straight out of Star Wars. And lo and behold, Oblivion is even better than Morrowind. In fact, as good as Morrowind is, Oblivion is better in just about every single way. For Oblivion, I also didn't really get much footage because there is a lot to do in this game. But Oblivion definitely has one of the best worlds and best side quests in any game ever.
And unfortunately, I couldn't get gameplay, any footage, for the best part of Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and you know what it is. It's those NPC interactions. I always found those interactions so funny because nobody in this game ever wants to see you. They always just want nothing to do with you. I can relate. Like that one time.
What can you tell me about the Dark Elves?
What?
What can you tell me about the Dark Elves?
What are you talking about? Can you leave me alone?
What can you tell me about the Dark Elves?
Still, I kind of wonder why no one really likes to talk to me anymore. I really hope the two things aren't related. And yeah, after Oblivion, Bethesda spent 7 years working on the next Elder Scrolls game, Skyrim, and they released that and, yeah, pretty much never really looked back. Or forward, for that matter, because it's been over 10 years and we're still on fucking Skyrim. But at least, you know, Elder Scrolls 6 is on its way in its pre-conceptual alpha stage and will be out in 2028 on the Xbox Series X, finally giving me a reason to buy an Xbox. And yeah, Skyrim is so big that pretty much, you know, you go to your average consumer and they won't know that Skyrim, which they will probably know Skyrim, but they won't know that that game is the 5th installment in a long-running series that dated all the way back to DOS computers. And while Morrowind and Oblivion are pretty well known, the first two games and those two spin-offs, I'd say are actually like a neat little, you know, piece of gaming history. Again, I really crapped all over the first two games, but they're not offensive. They're pretty good, just, you know, they have not aged very well. The two spin-offs are games, but Morrowind and Oblivion might not be as good as Skyrim, but they definitely laid the groundwork for Skyrim, and I think might have even laid the groundwork for modern RPGs as we know them today. And yeah, I guess this episode has a bit of a happy ending, you know, a bit different for the series. Unless you're a fan of those Elder Scrolls Travels games for the Nokia N-Gage. You really thought I'd forget about those games. I didn't. But you did. Wanna how I know you forgot about those games? because they're for the Nokia N-Gage. Now I know what you're wondering. DPX, what in the fuckity fuck is a Nokia N-Gage? Exactly. Bye-bye!